Hey everyone, it's Rock for Cash, People's Champ, coming to you live from Cash Stadium. Welcome back to another FNFL video as we preview what will be happening in week 16 of the FNFL, the round where you will be put into your bowl matches depending on how you go. But before we get into the FNFL action, here's a song we're playing in the background. It's a great song by one of Cash's favourites, Prince. It's a song called Let's Go Crazy. So let's go crazy, coaches, as we look into what is going on in week 16. In the first game, we have the dark side up against the smooth criminal. So these guys have played each other 3 times. The dark side are leading 2 games to 1. Interestingly, they've played each other twice this year. The smooth criminal won in round 6 with a 95-73 win, but the dark side came back in round 13 with a 105-97 win. Dark side finished second on the ladder, and smooth criminal finished third. Computer has this one really close, under 1 point. The dark side 94.70 to the smooth criminal 93.74. Predicting a really close game in this one. Dark side has many players he's going to be relying on in this one to get him through to the duty bowl. Pat Mahomes 17, Henry 14, Carson 11, and he's got Allen, Sutton and Waller all on 9s. Smooth criminal, Tannehill 18, Elliott 13 and Cook 12, Montgomery and Cooper both on 9s. This is going to be a ripping game. It really will be. I just think that the dark side are playing just a little bit better at the moment. They're scoring good scores. Smooth criminal seems to just be falling over the line against a much weaker opposition. So we're going to go with the dark side in this one to get himself through to his first duty bowl. In the next game, the other semi-final, we have Young Remix Killers up against Team Mazza. Again, another close game. These guys played each other 7 times, with Team Mazza leading 4 games to 3. Team Mazza took the chocolates in week 2, winning 91-78. Computer has this one at Team Mazza at the Don Bradman 99.94. Young Remix Killers 93.21. Team Mazza, Deshaun Watson 21, Gurley 11, Barkley 13, Cook 10, Eckler 11. Young Remix Killers, Jameis Winston 19, Mixon 13, Kittle 10, and Freeman 10. Another great game we're going to have here. Plenty of highlights, but Cash is going to tip Team Mazza in this one. I think Young Remix Killer played his duty bowl last week by beating the Browns. I'm thinking that Team Mazza will win this one and set himself up against the dark side in the first ever all Chapchard duty bowl. Finally, we'll get a Chapchard with the duty bowl. In the other games, first game we have the Browns are playing Archie's All-Stars. The Browns, Archie's All-Stars have they've played 8 times, with Archie's leading 6 games to 2, which is very surprising indeed. And Archie's actually got the chocolates in round 8 as well, 124-118. So, geez, everything's pointing towards the Archies winning on historical information anyway. But the computer has this one: the Browns at 102.65, Archie's All-Stars 82.03. The Browns will be absolutely kicking themselves. Losing last week to the Young Remix Killers. In this one, the Browns have got Lamar Jackson at 20, Bell 12, Jones 11, Hopkins 11, Thomas 14, and Gordon 11. For Archie's All-Stars, Matty Ryan 18, Mack 10, Jones 12, Golladay 10. Again, you just don't know which Archie's All-Stars is going to turn up. The Browns finished first for a reason. They had a hiccup last week. Unfortunately, it put them out of duty bowl contention, but I think the Browns will be too strong in this one. The computer's tipping a 20-point win. I'll go with that, probably around 20 points as well. In the next game, it's the Cousins Cup. We have Shiva Kamini up against Moneymakers 8. These guys have played each other 13 times, with Shiva Kamini leading 7 games to 6. They played each other earlier in the year in round 9, and Moneymakers got the chocolates in that one, 92-73. In this one has Shiva Kamini winning 79.25 to Moneymakers 76.29. Shiva's got Tom Brady at 13, Ingram 13, Kamara 11. Moneymakers at the moment, we've got Locke at 17, Fournette at 13, Hill at 11, Brown at 10. They actually have not placed a defence in as yet, but when that goes in, it'll actually project them to win. But I think Nickety's been a bit lucky, but I think his luck's going to continue. I think he'll get the chocolates in this one as well, and I think Shiva Kamini will win this one by a couple of points. In the next game, we've got Little Waiters up against Rock for Cash. These guys have played each other 7 times, with Little Waiters leading 5 games to 2. But Rock for Cash got the money in round 8, winning 78-73. Computer has this one with Little Waiters 89.85 to the Cash's 82.74. Rock for Cash, Drew Brees at 18, Peterson at 10, for Little Waiters, Wilson at 19, Connor at 10, and Sanders at 11, and Moore at 11. So it has the Little Waiters leading the Cash in this one, but you know the Cash never backs against himself. That would be ridiculous. So he would think that the Cash will definitely win this game. Probably win by about 15 points. Let's hope anyway. In the final game of week 16, we've got Mitch's Mongrels up against Little River Giants. Mitch's Mongrels, our defending Duty Bowl champion, has the opportunity here of going straight through to the Sacco. Little River Giants leading 90.38 to Mitch's Mongrels 67.54. Little River Giants is Prescott at 18. Actually, before we go on to that, these guys have played each other 9 times. Mitch's Mongrels leading 6 games to 3, and did play each other in round 3 with the Mongrels winning 102-94. Going back to the actual players, Little River Giants has Prescott at 18, Drake at 11, Chubb at 12, Parker at 10, Boyd at 10. For Mitch's Mongrels, he's got Kyler Murray at 18, McCaffrey at 16, and he's got to go and find himself a kicker because his kicker's not actually playing. So yeah, look, this looks like this is going to be the most one-sided game of the round. I think I'll stick with the Little River Giants in this one. And yeah, basically that will not bode well for the Mongrel. So in summary, the Cash is thinking that the Dark Side will beat Smooth Criminal, Team Mazza will beat Young Remix Killers, the Browns will beat Archie's All Stars, Shiva Kamini to beat Moneymakers 8, Rock for Cash to beat Little Waiters, and Little River Giants to beat Mitch's Mongrels. So what that basically means, if those tips come through, we'll have the Dark Side and Team Mazza playoff in the Duty Bowl. We'll have Smooth Criminal and Young Remix Killers playing off in the Machadi. The Browns and Shiva Kamini will be playing off for the Dodgy. Archie's All Stars and Moneymakers 8 will be playing off for the Finkel. Rock for Cash and Little River Giants playing off for the Leroy. And in the Sacco, unfortunately, he's got Little Waiters up against Mitch's Mongrels. But then again, if anyone's actually followed the Cash's tips this year, they've been pretty ordinary. I don't think he gets more than two out of the 6 right each week. So, you know, if I've tipped against you, you're probably a really, really good chance to win. So that's pretty much it. A couple of other things. NFL this week. No game tomorrow on the Friday. Thank God. It's going to be 45 here in Bendigo tomorrow. So That's a bit of a joke. Mildura's got 47, so Shiva Kamini, little waiters, be safe. Keep those kids hydrated for me. So we've got 3 games on the Sunday, actually. We've got the Texans up against the Buccaneers as the first game, if you want to get up at 5 a.m. The Bills are playing the Patriots at 8:30 a.m. and the Rams are playing the 49ers at 12:15 p.m. on the Sunday. Then we jump into Monday, heap of games on the Monday, the later games on the Monday, the Raiders and Chargers, the Lions and the Broncos at 8:05, the Cowboys and the Eagles, and Cardinals and Seahawks at 8:25. And rounding off the Monday will be the Chiefs up against the Bears at 12:20. And the final game of the round will be the Green Bay Packers up against the Minnesota Vikings the Tuesday at 12:15. Just rounding off this video, one more announcement, and that is the FNFL Cup that will be decided this week as well. You may have been following it, you may not have been following it, but got down to 4 teams. So the final will be between the Browns and the Smooth Criminal, and the battle for 3rd and 4th place will be between Rock for Cash and Mitch's Mongrels. So that's pretty much it for the preview of Week 16. Always a great round. It's like in the AFL, really. The preliminary finals are usually better than the grand final. And I usually find that this round is actually a lot better than the actual bowl rounds. People seem to try a little bit harder in these ones to get themselves into a better bowl. So, yeah, I'm just looking forward to what's going to transpire, and hopefully everyone has a great weekend. Again, it's going to be real hot tomorrow in Victoria, so just stay safe, everybody. All right, guys, with that, that's the cash out.